Hey everyone, I am Jens Erik from Funcom,
My name is Renato Oriana, and I'm a designer from Petroglyph.
and we're here in London, and it is early morning, right before the EGX Res show floor opens, and we're going to give you a quick playthrough of some of the things that you can come to expect in Conan Unconquered.
Conan Unconquered is a survival RTS, and we both each get a hero. I'll be playing Valeria, while
I'll be playing Conan,
exactly.
so this is me right here.
Right there. And yeah, and then for the most part, the gameplay just kind of advances like you would in solo play, except we're gonna have to talk it out more. So, like for example, I'm gonna build on the right. If you
Okay.
build there, I swear.
I will build on the left. So
There you go.
you call it a survival RTS. What makes it survival?
Now, the part that makes it survival is that you are going to be constantly assaulted by enemies, right? And if you guys could see kind of at the top of the screen, you'll see a tracker, right? And that generally tells you like what's coming at you. So when the wave icon reaches the left-hand side, that's when the waves will gather at the edges of the map and they will come at you. What also makes it survival is that you're on a randomly generated map. And part of this is like kind of like what I'm doing now is that I'm exploring, trying to figure out where the resources are, right? Because since each map is different, you kind of have to get a lay of the land in order to, whoop, found some dudes.
Nope.
In order to kind of
So did I.
think about the strategies you're going to play out.
And that's what these hero units are for early on in the game, because you start off with absolutely nothing. You have your fortress and you have your hero units.
And mainly what you want is you want your heroes to level up.
Yeah.
Right. Basically, each hero has a unique ability, and they won't be able to access it until they at least reach veterancy level 1. So that's also kind of part of it, right?
So these hero units can be sent out to explore the map, and that's probably a good idea in the beginning, because then you can run into creeps, I guess you call them.
Yes, we call them creeps.
Yeah. And
Build more hovels.
Build more hovels. Okay.
Yes,
And you can also get more. You can get resources by destroying creeps and by destroying creep spawners.
Okay, I'm gonna fall back now because as you can see by the tracker, the wave is incoming. All right, sweet. You build a little healer thing. So we got a shrine because Mitra,
He's blessing us.
he's blessing us with his blessings. Wow, that was redundant. Redundo.
So when you're playing co-op, what resources are shared and what resources belong to each individual player?
For the most part, if you can kind of see on the right-hand side of the screen, the resources that go from gold all the way down to the star medal, the little purple icon, those are going to be shared. So every time that I build a hovel, you're going to receive half of. We're both going to split the gold from that. So it kind of behooves us to work together.
So, but that's the gold income per tick. So we don't like if I click here on this button, like you have more gold than I do.
Yes.
But every turn we both get 146 gold.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And we also share things like upkeep, right? Like later on, certain buildings will actually will have a cost associated with them being out in the field. Oh, we gotta heal full. They'll have a cost associated with being out in the field, and we'll also split that. For the most part, you should only have to. The things that you don't share will be like your units.
Right.
Oh, they're coming from south.
Found them.
Found them.
Yeah, so they're going after a healing shrine, but luckily our hero units are pretty strong right now. Oh, they're also coming from the north.
Oh, snap. Okay,
Our hero units are pretty strong, so Conan, for example, if I get him in a crowd, he will just do like a big swing with his sword, and he should be able to take out several enemies at once.
Yeah.
But they're able to do some damage, especially to our hovels, which are mostly pretty defenseless, and I can also see that my hunter shack over there is getting some. Your hunter shack, sorry.
Our hunter shack.
This is a lot of enemies. So are the waves? I assume the waves are more difficult when you're playing co-op.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
All right, so we survived the first wave and we took some hits, right? Also, you could see that there's like a lot of bodies scattered. Now that becomes kind of a thing later on, like when there's more enemies, because if too many bodies pile up, you'll actually start generating disease.
Right.
So what I did right now is that I hit the repair all button because just to kind of start repairing all our stuff. I'm going to continue building hovels because it's important to kind of keep that flow up. Another thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to expand our build area. So I'm going to use our battle standards in order to kind of expand it, and then we'll be able to build up. We'll be able to build out further.
Go ahead.
Now, this has its benefits as well as it has a downside. Like the benefit is that command battle standards provide you a resource called command, right? And aside from also expanding the area. The downside is that you expand the area, now you have more to defend,
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
which makes it a little, now you're running from base to base, whenever there's an emergency. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to basically expand out in order to kind of find a choke point and maybe start building some defenses. All right, I'm gonna build the training grounds because.
Yeah, so I've been building up some units here, and as you can probably see, the buildings are colored based on our respective colors. So we each control our own armies. There are certain things that are shared, and there are certain things that are sort of not split between us, but which belongs to one of us.
Yep.
Rather than to both of us.
How about you pay for the marketplace?
Research marketplace. There we go.
Thank you, sir.
I also built a farm because I needed more food. But yeah, I know it's going to eat up a bunch of our gold costs.
Counter that by building more hovels.
Yeah.
Actually, if you could upgrade to dwellings now.
I can start doing that, and I will just start doing that for as many as I can.
More food.
So what I did there was I selected a hovel, I double-clicked it, and then I clicked the button to upgrade it.
Now, what did the double clicking do?
That selected every building of that type.
Yep, and then the upgrade button will try to upgrade as many as were selected, and it will do it in the order that they were placed. So the oldest buildings get upgraded.
Ah, that's really neat. And then, of course, that will give me a bit more thrall resources. It will give me some more gold as well. So as you can see once you hover over each of your resources, it tells you where everything is coming from and how much of it you have left. Now we are waiting for wave 6 of 25.
As you can tell that since we're in time suspended, that gives us a little time to kind of like plan our strategy.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of nice thing to have.
Some of the things we've done so far is we've built up a bit of an economy. We've built up a training ground to train units. We've built up some research. We've made it to, I think it's like mostly the second tier in the tech tree.
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly. And we're going to see if we're able to survive against wave 6, which is a lot of nomad spearmen, a lot of nomad javelineers, and one Stygian necromancer.
Right, because you always need skeletons in it.
Yeah. So the Stygian necromancer can bring dead warriors back to life, which isn't great.
No, not for us anyway. I mean, it's great for him. I'm sure his mom is pretty proud of that.
Here all the dudes come.
Yep.
So Conan has a special ability that allows me to take out a bunch of units at the same time, which is excellent. But now Conan unfortunately has fallen in battle.
What?
Yeah, and he's gonna take about a minute to respond. So we'll see if any of my my dudes here are gonna make it through. It does not look like it. I'm sorry, Ren, but you're on your own.
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah.
Are we just getting?
Some of your javelineers are helping me out.
How are they doing though? How are they doing emotionally? Oh, I see.
Right now they're
They
just
are
standing.
not helping. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. All right. So I'm gonna put them in the tower there. That
Yeah.
should kind of give you a help, a little. How did you lose your dudes?
I just sent them in, and then all the javelineers just sort of carved up my my.
Yeah.
my
Again, that's
packers.
there is the RPS,
Yeah.
right? Like melee range will beat melee.
Yeah.
But I think we're almost there. We survived. So I'm gonna let you clean up.
There's
Right.
there's a couple of dudes down here. I think there's a red spot. Yeah, there we go.
Red
Who's
spot.
gonna take care of those?
Yeah.
Conan's gonna cut his head off. Boom.
Dunzo.
And that's the wave. Dunzo. So
Yeah.
there's 3 groups now coming from the northeast, from the north, from the northwest, and southeast. And right now we're not looking too hot because we don't have that many people around.
Right. But I did veteran up some of my javelineers, like one.
Yeah.
So again, that's kind of one of the things that you want to do here. Like your units are not really throwaway.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that they get experience by killing things, and that they will level up, which will make
they're
them faster.
they're more.
They're
more
still
people.
the rest of the wave. You know what? I'm not saying that you didn't do your job.
I didn't do my job, but Conan's coming in, and he's gonna
Okay.
just wreck fools.
Wreck fools, please.
But yeah, as you said, like units aren't. It's not like in some other real-time strategy games where you just build up a bunch of dudes and you just sort of send them in, sort of like lambs to the slaughter style. There's not like a stack of doom here or anything like that. You need to really think things through on how you strategize, what kind of units you're building, what kind of units they're attacking, because you have a rock paper scissor combat setup with. Ranged unit being stronger versus melee units, and melee units being strong against cavalry units, and then I assume cavalry units are good against ranged units.
Yeah, because they could get there quicker.
Yeah. I'm gonna mop up the rest of this,
These mop up.
and the 7th wave is gonna make it to us pretty soon.
Okay, so this one has horsemen. It's also got fire javelins. This is going to be a tough wave. Now, horsemen, again, if you have any swordsmen, or let's start building some swordsmen because they will definitely cut through that cavalry. Okay, cool. And you're building, what is that, the mark? No, that's the command tents. Sweet.
I'm researching command tents, yeah.
Good. All right.
So all of these resources, I'm just pausing time again. Anytime you want, you can just pause time, suspend it completely, and then take a breather, take a moment, start building things, start training things, and then hit space again.
True.
The 4 resources on top here, they are flat resources, meaning that if I spend them, then I will have to build something in order to get them back again. Whereas all these other resources here, they will, I will get some of them. Well, I will get them back as time passes. You can see time passing right here. So gold, for example, and animals, and wood, and then stone, and iron, and star metal will eventually replenish if I have the necessary buildings to replenish those resources as time goes by. I'm going to place some stone, a quarry, I'm going to place it there. And so certain buildings that provide you with resources need to be near those resources. Like, so this farm, for example, in order to provide us with food, needs to be near water. A lumber camp needs to be near lumber in order to provide us with lumber.
Here they cometh.
Oh yeah, here they come. The top right and the top left. Do you want me to send some people? Yeah, I'm just going to
I should be, well, if you have people, yes. If not, take care of what you got, because those flamethrowers, man.
Oh wait.
I mean, you got people.
I got Kush coming in. That's what they're called, right?
They're horsemen, yeah. I don't know what you're laughing at. All right, so here I'm going to use my swordsman to kind of aggro and give my javelins time to get into the tower. Get in there, girl! No!
Oh, this is bad. I am surrounded by horsemen, and my poor swordsmen are sort of struggling. Let's hope that they're...
Remember, like, don't keep them in a group, right? Like, you can move them around.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that, but, like, I think I'm still used to, like, the old way of playing strategy games where you just sort of push people in, and then you hope for the best.
Well, that's why you could pause time, and you could give them orders. Right?
I can do that.
You could kind of like push some guys back. So I kind of found that kind of neat, right? Because generally your micro would have to be on point.
Yeah.
When you're playing this, you could actually pause, right? Take a breather, and then micro.
All right, I'm going to unpause.
Do it.
Boom.
Valeria's doing her best. The walls are holding off some of the enemy. However, the north has been breached, and the horses are coming in.
Oh, no.
And I'm about to lose this tower because it's not only at the same time being besieged, but it's also on fire.
Oh, ouch. Yeah, fire bad because fire spreads.
Yes. Oh, I leveled up. Level 2.
Nice. Yeah, Conan is getting there as well. So units have veterancy, and so when they go into combat and they're able to start killing dudes, then they will eventually start leveling up and get stronger. The waves gets pretty hairy, but I think we've done pretty well so far.
We survived. Wave defeated.
We made it through 7 waves. That is pretty good.
That was butt clenching.
Should we maybe build a stockyard so we can create cavalry?
I don't want to pause you here, but we're under attack. Like the waves are incoming.
They are, absolutely.
Yes.
They are.
So
there are more guys coming in from the north, so I'm going to take care of those. And then we've got people attacking my
breached! Sorry. Oh my god, I'm gonna need some help.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're bad off. You are bad off.
Sorry. What do you mean I am? We are.
We are. Sorry. I'm going to send Conan up here.
I got 14 seconds until my ult, so I'm going to need some backup here, friendo.
Yeah, Conan's coming.
I'm sending out some... Okay. I don't think I have any units left.
Okay,
they started raising the dead. As you can see, we got the Harryhausen type skeletons coming out.
I just hopefully Conan is able to take care of some of these necromancers, because then
you might want to fall back or spin if possible.
Yeah, I already used my spin.
Oh,
but,
Lord.
Conan is gonna fall. Whoops. Rip.
All right,
I'm gonna kick this dude's ass as well. Oh, well, we actually have a wall breach.
Again? Oh, yeah, I see only one dot.
It's not a bad one.
Well, let's start repairing, because the next wave is falling upon us. This is wave 9. This has winged demons. That's bad. That's so bad. That's so bad. That's so bad.
We may have made things a little too difficult.
Towers. You're gonna need some towers. You're gonna need some jabs. You need to put them in those towers, because those stupid winged demons just wreck everything. They fly over walls because they're flying jerks. So I'm going to try to repair here the north. I'm going to try to wall this up as quickly as possible. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. That battle standard is finishing building. Oh wait, maybe I can do it. I can build it up.
Let's see.
Okay, but I think I was able to kind of cover up this area.
Javelinier over there.
Line it up a little bit. Oh no!
People coming in
We
from
got spiders.
south.
We got spiders. We got spiders on a wall that's not fully built. Huzzah!
I'm gonna send this dude here. Conan, just get out there, Conan.
All right.
Just get. Just like
We got
in
a
the
breach,
middle of
boys.
things.
We got a breach. Can I actually wall us off before? Maybe.
No, these are some
maybe,
elite units.
Maybe.
Conan's just gonna go and just try to cut people.
All right. So I try to wall off. Now, one important thing here is that, like, even though I had command all the way out to a certain point,
Right.
enemies will actually push back your command until they're destroyed. So you can't like build right on top of the dudes.
Yeah.
So what I tried to do was fall back and kind of build the wall. I wasn't able to. I was able to build some sort of like kill zone. At least that's what I'm gonna call it. Now that I'm like hitting my ability and now starting to shred everybody.
Yeah.
But Valeria's gonna die, dude. So I don't know how you're doing down there. It's down south.
It's coming along.
And I'm done.
I just need-
we
oh,
have
yeah,
a breach.
winged demon.
They're up top. They're up top.
Oops. All right, I'm gonna bring my dudes up.
They're reaching Fortress Prime.
Oops.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can create some more units. Maybe.
Conan's
Yes.
coming up. This isn't looking too good.
Not particularly.
Yeah, they're taking down all our lumber camps. They are going after our marketplace. But Conan has joined the fray.
Do it,
The marketplace has been destroyed.
Go spin. Get
Go
those
get him,
jabs.
Conan.
Get him. Get him.
Just get in there and just like
Just dance.
boom. That's good. But now Conan's probably gonna fall. He did.
No, he jumped
Right.
on his own blood as he went down.
All right, I'm gonna try to pump out some more spearmen and see if something happens.
I'm
But
gonna
we've
cry
got
a little.
another wave coming in, and it's being obscured by the sandstorm.
Oh no, sandstorm's wave,
Yeah.
man.
I think
I think we got-
maybe this next wave is the one that's gonna do it on us, unfortunately.
Oh, and there comes the weather change. So
Yeah.
now the storm's hitting, and oh my goodness, oh my gosh,
So,
I think this is it.
This is gonna be it. This is gonna be the last one. All right, let's just see how far we make it. If we beat the wave, awesome. If we don't, then at least we went down fighting, right?
That's right.
And we made it to 10 waves on 25 waves co-op. That is pretty, in my opinion, that is pretty good.
Yes, sir. Oh, they're already here. Oh, you
yeah.
found all of them.
I did. Oh god, there are so many people. All right, Conan.
Holy balls.
My javelineers are doing their best, but it's not doing much.
All right, Valerius, you're going to help you on the other wall. We're going to take out these
Nice,
horses. We're putting
nice.
some jabs behind the braziers, and now their
Yeah,
attacks are lit on fire.
You got necromancers and you got a king spider.
Oh god, necromancers. Getting the necromancers. Screw everything else. The necromancers are a pain in the ass.
Conan is just carving people up with his sword. The sandstorm has blown through and it has unearthed a bunch of treasure chests or resource chests. Conan has fallen.
I'm out.
Because
Valeria has fallen.
We also have necromancers coming in, raising the dead, raising skeleton warriors. I think maybe this
got
is the
more.
end of the kingdom.
Oh, you're back though.
Am I? Oh yeah, Conan's back.
Come on,
Conan is
Conan.
back.
You just need a couple spins, dude. I have a good feeling about this. I want you to
necromancer.
put all on black and then spin that roulette wheel.
Take care of the necromancer. Just kill it. Nice. All right, necromancer is down.
Yes. This is that time we have to do those speeches where it's like, look, we didn't come here to die.
Look,
We
I've got
probably
3
will.
soldiers left.
That's fine. You know what? I got Valeria, and I'm gonna Ginzu these horses. You can't stop me. I'm gonna just make so much roast beef right now.
Okay, if you think
You
so.
don't even know. Oh, I think so. I know so. Oh, are we in a bad position? Because the next wave actually has catapult. It has a corpse catapult.
Oh, God.
So you actually have a catapult that will launch dead things inside your base,
And then
so
spread
that
disease.
It spread disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, because what disease does, it slows your people down.
We barely scratched the surface, I feel, when it comes to things that we can build and units we can train and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this look at Conan Unconquered. Thank you very much to Renato for joining me. I'm
Thank you.
Jens Erik from Funcom, and see ya.